Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video here today, and this is the 5th round of the My Player Career Mode, so turn 1 not too bad. This is our first lap of Q1 and now hopefully we can get to Q2 again, hopefully with our teammate this time, of George Russell. So this time it's going to be a 110.768, so that puts us in 7th, but we get back down into 14th, but that's the place in Q2. We're on for our second lap now. We gain a 10th just through one corner. We lose a few tenths in the second sector. Hopefully we can gain a few as well. We're 3 tenths up on our old lap time, our first lap time. So what is this going to be for us now? We're going to see. Now turn 13 and 14, we cut the chicane a little bit, but it doesn't really matter, as we will sneak P10. That's a fantastic lap. So both of us are into Q2, 14th or 15th for me and George Russell. So we're going to go on to mediums. Last time we set a medium run, we ended up in the wall. Not out, but we ended up with front wing damage. So hopefully it can't happen to us again today. Now through turn 13 and 14, what's it going to be like for us? Now down the straight, is it going to be a 110? It looks to be, and it's 110.591. It's better than our soft run in Q1, and it's 98 AI by the way. But anyway, we're back for the final lap of Q2. Turn 1 not so bad. We gain nearly a 10th through turn 1 and 2. Turn 12. What was that? Turn 12 there. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We're 4 tenths up on our lap time, on our original Q2 medium run lap time. But now what's it going to be for us? Through turn 13 and 14 at the chicane, down the straight, we're going to take the shortcut route. What's it going to be? As it stands, it's Q3. So we get into Q3, but we start 10th for the race. No time, because I wanted to save engine and also the
Hello and welcome to the
power as well, and I had no tyres left, so yeah, here we have, and we're going to just go off the mic for a few moments while Jeff speaks to us.
We'll be seeing top speeds of around 210 miles an hour here at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, with around 2/3 of the lap taken at full throttle. High-speed chicanes spell potential danger, especially at the infamous Wall of Champions, and watch out for overtaking into the hairpin and the final chicane. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here today. But I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
From the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course, you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Perez, Valtteri Bottas and Leclerc, Norris, Sainz, Gasly and Lee, Vettel, Tsunoda, Fernando Alonso and Stroll, Russell, Raikkonen, Esteban Ocon and Antonio Giovinazzi, Mick Schumacher and Nikita
So there we go then,
Mazepin.
we start P10, and here we go for the 5 red lights, starting P10, and away we go here. We get a good start there on Carlos Sainz, but he gets a better one. Either way, as we're going to send one on Carlos Sainz into turn 1, maybe on Gasly as well. We're side by side with Gasly in the AlphaTauri, but Sainz is going to catch us again. But we move back down to 10th, because I forgot about the recording. We didn't record that, unfortunately. But we get back up into P9 anyway. Sainz is going to fight, and we're going to stick with it. But we come back at Sainz either way, and that's us into P9 either way. So hopefully we can have a good race. 2 laps in, P9 for us. We've gained a position. Tsunoda into the top 10 now. He's currently fighting Sainz, as Tsunoda will fight us. He goes for that little switchback, and it's 3 wide going into turn 13 and 14, but we back out of it and we get a bit of oversteer. We manage to catch the car, but we're going to get overtaken by Sebastian Vettel in P11, who's now in P11 now. Now lap 5, not looking too bad for us, but Esteban Ocon is going to go round the outside and he's going to take P12 off us, so he's losing a lot of positions here, and it's not looking too good for us at the minute. We are P13, but we're coming back at Esteban Ocon. We're going to go round the outside with bang wheels, but he's going to push me wide, which is a stupid idea. That's probably gave me front wing damage there, who knows, but I'll have a look when I come into the pit, see if they'll change my wing or not. But anyway, we're into the pit. Now we follow the limiter. Now we're going in for our first pit stop. We didn't manage to make a pit stop for medium to hard last round, but we have a front wing change, so this probably means we're going to go behind Nikita Mazepin now, as it's glitching a little bit. I think that's Nikita Mazepin going in front of us, and we are behind Nikita Mazepin for this one. But now there's still time for this to carry on. We carry on. Oh, we nearly get front wing damage again as we send it on Nikita Mazepin. Not a bad move there. And we're up into P19. And Mazepin down into P20 in last place. But now a few people making a few pits now. People making pits now. We've got 10 laps remaining now. 9 laps. And can we get ahead of any of them? Not even any of them. We're behind Russell, our teammate. So yeah, lap 10, and we're going to send it again on George Russell. It's like a confirmation of dive bombs at the minute at this Grand Prix. I'm quite known for overtaking around Bahrain. As we send it again, but this time on Raikkonen, we're now up into P13. The reason why we're up into P13, a few people did make pit stops, so it was just basically useless recording there for us. So it doesn't really matter about that. But Raikkonen, lap 12, we've managed to last about 10 laps at least. Now, turn 13 and 14, Raikkonen does get ahead of us, unfortunately, and he's going to get the RS down the straight. But now we're fighting 2 cars here. Can we send it on Alonso? Yes, we can, but we bang wheels with Alonso. We're going to give him a little bit of room. We're on the outside, he's on the inside, and we take P13 off Fernando Alonso. But there's 3 laps remaining now, and we're going to try and chase Kimi Raikkonen. Can we send it again on Kimi Raikkonen? He locks up, and we do send it on Kimi Raikkonen, and we're back. We're back in position, we're back in playing this. We are up into P12, lap 16 out of 18. Raikkonen sends it around the outside, but then he's going to send it on the inside there in turn 1 and 2. But he's going to fight at us again. Lap 16 out of 18. He pushes us a little bit wide. There was no running room at all for any of us. As there's cautions going on lap 16 now. Who is it? It's caution again. And that's our teammate George Russell. He's out of the Grand Prix. So we're going to fight now with Kimi Raikkonen on the final lap. But now, this is a controversial last lap here for P12, as we're going to get sandwiched by 2 Alpines. The thing is, we're going to send it on the Alfa Romeo of Kimi Raikkonen, and is that going to be a settled P12 here, as we're going to get the DRS, the ERS, but no slipstream because there's no car ahead of us. But what a Grand Prix. We've managed to keep off all the faster guys, but we've had to do it in the dive bomb way. We had to do it in a stupid way, a dirty way, but we claimed P12. It wasn't dirty, but I'll claim it. It's P12 at the end of the day. So Hamilton with his first win of the season at Canada. It took him 5 rounds to get a win. So fair play to Lewis Hamilton and George Russell, P20, us P12. So where does this put us now? We are 16th in the drivers' standings with George Russell in P18, but we stay 9th in the constructors. So anyway, like, subscribe if you're new, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss a video. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.